Good morning. This is a glorious day. Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Dr. Tina Richardson, and I have the privilege of serving as the Chancellor of the Penn State Lehigh Valley campus. It is also my privilege to welcome you to the 2017 Penn State Commencement Ceremonies. A special welcome to all of those who are joining us live stream. We are glad that you could take part in this celebration. Will you all rise for the singing of the national anthem? And gentlemen, will you Today is a celebratory day. It is the day that 100 of you will go from being a college student to a college graduate. 88 of you completed your degree at Penn State Lehigh Valley. 10 of you started your degree with us before completing your degree at another Penn State campus. And 12 of you attended other campuses all 4 years. Regardless of your connection to Penn State Lehigh Valley, we thank you for choosing to graduate with us today. This commencement is a very special moment for you and for your families. One that you have most likely been looking forward to for quite some time. This is also a special moment for all of us at Penn State Lehigh Valley. The faculty, staff, coaches, and the club advisors. We are proud of you and excited to celebrate your accomplishments today. This is my second commencement at Penn State Lehigh Valley as Chancellor. When I arrived in the summer of 2015, many of you were about to begin your junior year. You were already well on your way to becoming college students and college graduates. But you had in front of you those most challenging courses, those upper division courses. You had the challenge of trying to secure competitive internships so that you could gain a hands-on experience that you needed in your field in order to land that job and to plan for a very bright future. It was a time for you to move toward graduation, and you have arrived. You have demonstrated passion, creativity, dedication in your studies. You've also exhibited those things in your philanthropic endeavors, in your efforts to gain a global perspective, and in your What I love most about our students is how you continue to show me what a Penn Stater truly is. I have never seen a group of students who were so engaged and so involved in a variety of campus activities and fundraisers as this graduation class. The way that you supported one another and the local community is truly inspiring. I know that whatever life takes you or gives you, that you will continue to embody the principles of Penn State Lehigh Valley. Today, I could not be more excited and more privileged to display my Penn State pride. This is the second time that Penn State Lehigh Valley is holding its commencement here at Arts Quest. In fact, last year we were the first university to hold a graduation here, and this is truly a unique setting. The entire site is a celebration of American heritage, culture, and art. Once the home plant of Bethlehem Steel, the nation's second largest steel manufacturer, this site has been transformed and now hosts music, art, family, and community events, and yes, graduation. The iconic Bethlehem Steel blast furnaces behind me serve as an important backdrop to today's festivities. They symbolize rebirth and revitalization. The oldest furnace dates back to 1915, which was 3 years after Penn State Lehigh Valley was established in 1912. Yes, we have a long legacy. For more than 100 years, Penn State Lehigh Valley has continued to grow and evolve to meet our students and the community's needs. I think it is fitting then that we host our commencement here, as our students have been on a journey of discovery and transformation. As these blast furnaces remind us, life brings us all many changes and opportunities. Remember to always embrace change. You will grow and you will learn from each experience with embracing change. Even though I only experienced your last 2 years at Penn State Lehigh Valley, it has been an honor to be a part of your educational journey. I am a firm believer in physician and former Senator Bill Frist's statement that education brings about opportunity, and in turn, inspiration. You have truly inspired me and those in the room today who are here to support you. I hope you are excited about the opportunities ahead of you and that you're feeling inspired about your future. You have truly inspired all of us. Each year, a top graduate is chosen to serve as a student marshal. The student marshal is selected by the chancellor and the chief academic officer with the assistance and input of the campus faculty and undergraduate administrators. This year, this honor goes to Michael McShane. Michael is receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree in Business Administration with a concentration in Management and Marketing. Mike's story is one of a passionate pursuit for excellence and resilience and persistence to achieve an undergraduate degree. His motivation paid off as illustrated in his membership into the Kappa Phi Kappa Phi National Honor Society and the Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society and his 4.0 GPA. I'm proud. Mike is well known in the community and also on campus. He was the president and CEO of Plenty Inc., a successful high-end landscaping company. While there, he significantly increased sales and was designated by Inc. magazine as one of the Inc. 5,000 outstanding growth companies. He has also volunteered in several community organizations, including St. Joseph the Worker School, the Child Advocacy Center, and Lehigh County Historical Society, as well as the Allentown Art Museum. He continues to positively impact the community as an executive with Hospital Central Services and the Miller Keystone Blood Bank, where he is the Senior Director of Development, Marketing, Hospital Relations, and Donor Recruitment. As one of his nominators wrote, Michael is a dedicated family man who is graduating with the highest possible GPA, on top of having led and managed a profitable company and given back to numerous community organizations. Michael has shown that with determination and perseverance, one can attain their goals, and that age is no obstacle. It is tradition for the student marshal to present remarks on behalf of the graduating class. So will you please join me in welcoming Michael McShane.
Nobel Prize winner Rosalind Yalo once said, "The excitement of learning separates youth from old age. As long as you're learning, you're not old." I hope I am the embodiment of this quote because I'll answer a question many of you may have. No, I'm not a professor, and yes, I'm a student. My main message today is never stop learning. Dr. Richardson, Dr. Thigpen, distinguished faculty, families, and fellow graduates, good morning. My name is Michael McShane, and I represent one of the many voices of this graduating class of 2017. Today is a milestone for each of our families and us. It is to our loved ones that we owe our deepest thanks. I am honored to speak today, and I hope to share the passion that has driven me to get to this stage. This journey began many years ago, in 1979, when I was a freshman at Boston University. Then I took a 30-plus year hiatus while I owned, operated, and grew a very successful business. And though I enjoyed my work, I felt successful deep inside. I longed not just for a degree, but more importantly, I was hungry for the learning that would be required to achieve it. I knew that this would benefit me, inspire others, and fuel the drive in others to overcome their challenges. I was also blessed to have the support from my wonderful family. First, my wife, Barbara, who supported me, pushed me, challenged me, made sacrifices for me to achieve my goal, often at the expense of things we might have done together. To my children, Maddie and Devin, both who beat me to the graduation finish line. And especially to my daughter, Molly, who has special needs and fueled my drive, particularly when I thought maybe I just would never make it to this day. Molly spent many weekends with me as I studied, prepared, and completed coursework and projects. I also want to thank God, who followed me by my side throughout the journey. I want to thank my mother and my father. Dad was the consummate entrepreneur who instilled a strong work ethic in me. He showed me how the drive to succeed was important. He never forgetting the value of family, friends, and relationships. He showed me that hard work and perseverance and effort pay dividends. I was also fortunate to be surrounded by mentors that kept feeding the drive to achieve this goal. Mentors like Mike Kryja, Dr. Carl McCluskey, Dr. Denise Ogden, Miriam Kiani, Sandy Kyle, Dr. Karen Cackley-Dutt, Robert Wolf, just to name a few. They, as well as many others, fueled my drive to keep learning and stay the course. There were often times I thought of giving up, especially as I was writing checks at the beginning of each semester. We all must thank these teachers and every other professor that has taken each one of us under their guidance to help us learn. I also want to thank the administrators, like Kathy Eck, who provided the guidance we needed to get enrolled, pay our bills, and make sure we stayed on track. I understand Kathy is retiring, and I know you will agree our campus won't be the same without her. Kathy was like Oz behind the curtain. I'd like to ask you all to stand now and give her a much-deserved standing ovation. While I have learned many lessons, there are 5 lessons that I would like to share with you. Apply what you have learned, give back, never give up, share your talents, and don't stop learning. The first lesson is to apply what you've learned. I've often said that my degree wasn't a destination, it was a journey. This long journey provided the most satisfaction as I realized how higher education could change lives. I was able to take life and business lessons learned and apply them directly to coursework. I was also able to take what I learned in the classroom and apply it to my business the next day. All this knowledge is absolutely essential and very much applicable as we develop as professionals. We need to take our life skills, the education gained, along with our values and our beliefs, and apply them to our lives every day. The learning is so relevant and positions us for success. I have another passion which translates to the second lesson today, and that is my service to community. I believe that each of us has an obligation to give back to society. There are many opportunities to get involved in causes that resonate with you, causes that align with your core values. We need to give back, whether it's to the university or organizations that rely on your input and support. Get involved, join committees, serve on boards. What you give will be returned tenfold. The saying goes, you can't keep it if you don't give it away. It is also a great vehicle to expand your networks, develop relationships, and create new opportunities. Find something that you are passionate about and offer your time. The third lesson is to never give up. In this audience, and for those that know someone who wants to complete their degree or any other unachieved goal, be assured it is attainable. I am a testament to that. It is attainable by aligning with support systems like those at Penn State University. Capitalize on their programs and networks. I don't suggest the 14-year plan, though, but you can still do it. And you don't have to obsess over a 4.0 GPA like I did. That tends to slow the process a little bit. But the degree and the goal is there, and I can tell you that the path you take to achieve it is so much fun, and you will receive a sense of pride that is inexplicable. The non-traditional student program at Penn State Lehigh Valley is unmatched. There are dedicated professors, staff, and fellow students that make it a very real possibility. Now for the fourth lesson, share your talents. One of my greatest joys through this journey has been the ability to share, whether it was mentoring a classmate, sharing wisdom, experiences, or connecting others that were looking for an opportunity. It all adds value and quality to our purpose. These are the things employers look for. These are the things that coworkers embrace. When they see this mindset, it is infectious, and it will only make us better and a more connected society. This is our obligation, and it takes never stop learning to a higher level. Perhaps it is better phrased as never stop teaching and never stop sharing. In order to stay relevant, we need to keep learning. No matter what sector you are headed to, the pace of change is fast. The need to understand new technology and processes is great. You have a learning process in place. Keep it because you will need it. Continue to achieve and apply the time management skills you have developed and keep moving forward. Never stop learning. Lastly, and most importantly, I share my fifth lesson. We have achieved a goal, but we are not done. Continue to learn through additional classes, a higher degree, read books, listen to webinars, watch TED Talks, attend seminars, and never pass up on the opportunity to further your knowledge. Stay connected to your classmates. They are valuable resources and friends. Save your books, save your papers, all your calculations. They may help you solve a problem at work or a challenging situation you face. It is yet another resource that you have developed and can benefit you in the future. Those of you that stay current with knowledge will prosper. Those of you that never stop learning will excel. Don't let this be the goal line. Let it be the starting line. Commitment, determination, and resolve are characteristics that each of us have shown to get to this day. As future leaders, it is paramount that we continue to apply these principles, stay relevant, and keep up with the extraordinary pace of change that is occurring around us. I never thought I'd be standing here addressing this distinguished group in this capacity at this point in my life. And I have just one simple question for my mom. I know it's taken 14 years to get this degree and 30 years since I started, but does this mean I have to start paying my own cell phone bill? I'm just asking, Mom. We have taken different paths, but we are here today to celebrate a lifetime achievement. Mine has just taken a little longer than yours. We have just become members of the strongest alumni network in the country. Use it to your advantage. We are Penn State. Hail to the Lion, loyal and true. Hail alma mater with your white and blue. Penn State forever. I urge you to never stop learning. Take what you have gained, learned, and apply it at work every day. Then take the experience gained at work and use it to reapply as a continuous learner. We have accomplished something special, so let's all embrace the moment, celebrate with family and friends, and remember, don't let this be the end, because truly, it is just the beginning. Set aggressive goals and work hard to achieve them. I commend this extraordinary class of 2017 on our achievement. I know that we are all destined for greatness. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. You are truly an inspiration and a role model for all of us here. We wish you all the best. It is also tradition for a representative of Penn State Lehigh Valley Faculty Senate to have the privilege of introducing the commencement speaker. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Roger Egoff. Dr. Egoff is an associate professor of chemistry and presently serves as the chair of the campus faculty senate. Would you please welcome Dr. Roger Egoff?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce this year's commencement speaker, comedian and Emmy Award-winning writer for the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Adam Yenser. At Penn State Lehigh Valley, we encourage personal and professional excellence, intellectual growth, cultural awareness, ethical decision-making, and civic responsibility. Adam exemplifies the qualities that we admire and support, and I'm sure that in this speech he'll have some great advice for the graduates. Adam is special for many reasons, but not mainly because he is our first commencement speaker who was once a student at the Lehigh Valley campus. Adam is a proud Penn State alumnus. He attended the Lehigh Valley campus before finishing his college education at University Park. He graduated from Penn State in 2005, where he majored in film and video production and philosophy. During his time at Penn State, Adam interned for Late Night with Conan O'Brien, which marked his entrance into the television industry. In addition to the Ellen DeGeneres Show, he has written for the Oscars and has been a freelance contributor to the Weekend Update skit on Saturday Night Live. Adam began performing stand-up comedy at the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater in New York City. He has toured the country, appeared on Conan, and was named Best New Political Comedian in 2015 at Politicon in Los Angeles. Adam can frequently be seen on the Ellen DeGeneres Show as a correspondent and in the recurring hidden camera segment, Kevin the Cashier, played by Adam. We thank him for being here today and for supporting our Penn State students. And now, Adam Yenser.
Thank you, Dr. Egoff and Dr. Richardson. The only thing they left off my resume is I used to work at Yakko's also. I can tell them back in Pennsylvania when I walk into a college graduation and the sign on the door says sponsored by Yingling. The truth is, I'm about 10 years older than all of you. I tell jokes for a living, and I still live with a roommate. And they brought me here to give you all life advice. So I want to start by welcoming all of the faculty, parents, relatives, and friends who are here today. And of course, welcome to the Penn State Lehigh Valley class of 2017. I want to give a special shout out to Professor Kyle and her class. She told me that every day before class, they watch one of my Kevin the Cashier sketches to put them in a good mood before their public speaking class. So, like all of you, I arrogantly watched videos of myself backstage before I came out here. Commencement is a momentous occasion in any person's life. It demands a level of dignity and decorum. So it's fitting that we're gathered here today in this beautiful venue, which later on tonight, according to their website, will host the Bethlehem Air Sex World Championships. You can still get tickets at the box office, but it might be too late to sign up. As Dr. Goff mentioned, I attended this school in 2001. After graduating, I got a job with Conan O'Brien, and 6 years ago I started working for Ellen DeGeneres. And then I had to grow this beard so they could tell us apart around the office. As I mentioned, they do use me in these skits on Ellen sometimes, but I've only ever been recognized in public once, and it really let me know where I fall on the fame scale. I was out at a bar, and this girl comes up to me, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I've seen you on Ellen, right? Can I get a picture with you?" So I said, "Sure," and she handed me her phone, and I tried to get a selfie of us, but nothing happened. And I said, "Oh, it says your memory is full, you'll have to delete a picture to make room." And she takes her phone and she goes, nah. It's the kind of star power you're dealing with here today. But as an alumnus, it is truly an honor to be here. I attended Penn State Lehigh Valley back when it was located in Fogersville before it became one of the promenade shops. But now on your first job interview, when they ask you where you went to school, you can tell them it was that prestigious university next to Yankee Candle Company and Fuzzy Inks Manufacturing. Penn State has always been an important part of my life. My grandparents loved Penn State, 3 of my aunts went to Penn State, my brothers went to Penn State, my best friend growing up went to Penn State, and my mom, who's here today, retired in December after 25 years with Penn State Lehigh Valley. Give her a round of applause. Like my mom, I hope you all continue to love this university, but really live it up and enjoy life after you leave. I chose to enroll here for the same reason as many of you. I wanted a good education from a small school where I could get to know my professors one-on-one, and because my GPA wasn't good enough to start at University of College. But it still challenged me. I remember when I started, my advisor, who had always heard my mom brag about how smart I was growing up, put me in an advanced chemistry class that was way too hard, and I almost failed. Every day I thought, I'm not going to need to know about covalent bonds to tell Applebee's jokes on Conan. As exciting as today is, you may be feeling anxiety or fear too, but I read an inspirational quote in a Facebook meme that will help you out. It's by Marilyn Monroe. She said, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself." I get all of my quotes from Facebook memes. And Marilyn Monroe said that. I believe it's part of her I Have a Dream speech. Leaving college life is both exciting and intimidating, but you should all feel optimistic that you're entering a rebounding economy and a promising job market that will let you be anything you want to be. From an Uber driver, to a Lyft driver, to a driver for rideshare apps that haven't even been invented yet. And if you don't have a job lined up already, don't worry. 2/3 of college students don't have a plan for employment after they graduate. So look to the person to the right of you, and now look to the person to the left of you. Statistically, only the person in the middle has no idea what they're doing right now. And you should all take heart in the fact that I was able to start a career with a film degree, a philosophy degree, and a minor in art history. Whatever you've studied for the past 4 years, I'm sure it was more useful than any of that. I hope my words today will impact your life in a positive way, but I'm cautious about lecturing you too much, because some lessons are best learned on your own. And because last year's commencement speaker, Bill Phillips from Men's Health magazine, was fired a week after commencement. I don't want to give you too many tips in case I have to apply to the same job as you next month. You're all entering a very exciting time in your life. If what I've read about millennials on the internet is true, over in the next few years you'll move back in with your parents, marry someone your iPhone finds compatible, transition to a new gender, then protest in the streets until you elect a socialist president who forgives your student debt and pays you $15 an hour just for existing. Regardless of whether that's the path you follow or not, here's what I can tell you. Don't worry if things don't work out exactly the way you want them to right away. And don't be afraid to pursue unusual or unexpected opportunities. I wanted to be a comedy writer, but it didn't happen right away. The first job I got in the entertainment industry was as an intern for the Maury Povich Show. And all day, all summer, I had to take phone calls from women who wanted to prove one of these 8 men is their baby's dad. And usually it wasn't any of those 8 men. I always wondered how that could happen. I've never met anyone who's hooked up with that many people in such a short period of time. I'm kidding, I transferred to University Park and met lots of people like that. But I will always be grateful that I got to put that Maury Povich internship on my resume because it helped me land my internship at Conan. And because every day for the whole summer I got to watch moms fight with out-of-control teens who were determined to get pregnant. My advice too is be like those out-of-control teens. They refuse to give up on their dream. They won't let anyone tell them no. If someone tells you you can't do something, call them a hoe and tell them to shut the hell up. And if everyone starts booing you, give them the finger and boldly declare, whatever, you don't know me, I do what I want. Curious what the sign language is for some reason. You're watching on that one. But understand that your dreams will take hard work, and even if your dreams are glamorous, the pursuit might not be. When I got hired full-time at Conan O'Brien, I was still living in Macungie. I took the Beaver bus to New York City every day, 2 hours morning and night. I'd wake up at 5 a.m. and get home at 11 p.m. I got so used to sleeping on the bus that sometimes I'd wake up in New Jersey and forget whether I was going to work or coming home. Doesn't that sound horrible? Waking up in New Jersey? Of course, now that I live in Los Angeles, I don't have to worry about the Beaver bus anymore. Our Beaver is a little punk who drives a Ferrari while high on cough syrup. And this is true. During those first 6 months that I worked for Conan, I still worked for Yakko's Hot Dogs in Emmaus. I do it on weekends, and when people around here heard that I was working for Yakko's and Conan O'Brien, they'd always be really impressed. They'd be like, no way, you work for Yakko's? That's so cool, they're famous. Eventually I moved into a 4th floor walk-up apartment in Brooklyn with 4 roommates and 1 bathroom. My bedroom was 7 feet by 10 feet, and it cost my entire salary. There was very little that was glamorous about my life at that point, but I loved it. I had some of the greatest experiences of my life during that time. I met some of my closest friends during that time. So as you pursue your dreams, don't forget to live in the moment. You can find a lot of satisfaction in life even before you achieve your goals. And remember that anywhere you go, you can find Penn State alumni to help you out. For instance, while I was the intern coordinator at Conan, I made sure to hire a disproportionate number of Penn State interns. Some of you might think, isn't that illegal, like nepotism or something? But to that I say, I don't know, whatever, I don't work there anymore. And while I hope you figure out a plan to get where you want to go, don't be afraid to alter that plan and take detours. I never thought that I would wind up in Los Angeles. But I decided to go since Conan got the job at The Tonight Show, and I knew I'd have a secure position with NBC for the rest of my life. But still, I love New York City, and I didn't expect to like Los Angeles. I had always heard that LA was full of rich, superficial people who think they're better than everyone else. But now that I've lived there for 8 years, I'm rich, and I realize we're better than everyone else. Hashtag blessed. I remember when I left for Los Angeles, my mom got me a Penn State blanket from the campus bookstore here. And I used that blanket to keep warm when I was sleeping in the car when I was driving across the country. And then when I got out to Los Angeles, I would take that blanket with me whenever I went to the beach. Then one night I came home from work and there was a homeless man sleeping on the sidewalk outside of my apartment. So I decided to give him that Penn State blanket. And it felt good to do the right thing. The next morning I immediately regretted it. Because I realized there's no worse advertisement for this university than the sight of a homeless man sleeping next to a dumpster under a Penn State blanket. Someone's gonna see that and be like, well, we better send the kids to Michigan. But you should always, I don't know, you should always help do nice things for other people. There's a lesson in there somewhere, you figure it out. No, you should always try to help other people whenever you can. In the words of Marilyn Monroe, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But don't put off helping other people until after you've achieved your goals. Do it along the way. And don't wait to pursue your other passions until after you've achieved your goals. Do it along the way. If you want to learn a new skill, if you want to travel, don't put it off. Start tomorrow. And don't be afraid to take risks. Stability and progress can both be desirable, but they're often in conflict. Gambling on a new endeavor can ruin the stability you built for yourself, while the comfort and safety of stability can keep you from moving forward. Leaving Conan was scary for me. I worked there for 6 years. It was my favorite show on television. The staff felt like family. We moved across the country together, went through the drama of losing the show on TBS or on NBC and moving to TBS. But I was an assistant and I wanted to be a writer. So when I heard about the opportunity at the Ellen DeGeneres show, I took it. And it paid off, but it was hard. I had to learn to write in a new voice with a steep learning curve. There were weeks when I couldn't come up with a single idea and I was worried I'd be fired, like Bill Phillips of Men's Health magazine. But the other writers at Ellen supported me, and I developed as a writer and as a comedian. And eventually the gamble I took leaving Conan paid off and came full circle, and I was invited back on the show as a comic guest. And someday, if I dress slutty enough and get enough random women pregnant, I'll be invited back as a guest on Maury Povich. But don't be worried at the speed at which you achieve success, as long as you're moving in the right direction. Some of you will start your careers tomorrow, some of you will go back to working a fast food job like I did, some of you will focus on building a family first. Everyone is moving at a different pace, no one has everything figured out, and no one's life is as good as the Marilyn Monroe quotes they post on Facebook make it out to be. I'll be honest, while I'm honored to be here, this was difficult for me. Part of me doubts that I'm the right person to do this. Usually speakers at these events are older than me, further along in their careers, they have more years of experience to look back on. Your student marshal has more experience than me. How old is that guy? My career is still very much a work in progress. I have success and failures, I have highs and lows, I get frustrated and depressed, and I still make mistakes. But the mistakes aren't the times that I try at something and fail. The mistakes are the times that I don't take a risk in the first place, and the times I hesitate to stand up for what I believe in, and the times I resort to making hacky United Airlines jokes instead of writing better material. Seriously, it's time to stop the United Airlines jokes. But please remember this, when you fail at something, you'll experience short-term disappointment. But when you don't try, when you don't take a risk in the first place, or when you compromise your values, you'll experience long-term regret. Always strive to make your choices and actions match your values. Never adjust your values to accommodate your choices and actions. And don't ever make this decision based purely on money. Money isn't evil, it can do a lot of good, and we all need to pursue financial stability. But other than relieving the stress of financial burdens, money doesn't improve your life personally, emotionally, or spiritually. Put your happiness and values above the pursuit of money. You'll feel better about yourself, and it will give you freedom because others won't be able to control you through the enticement of financial loss or gain. And understand that in the exciting times ahead, there will be trying times too. Often the more unique and difficult your goals and the more rigorous the standards you set for yourself, the lonelier and more frustrating the journey can be. Which is why I recommend you hold on to your faith. Pray and read scripture. It can get you through difficult times. I know religion is on the decline in this country, but I hear stories all the time that reaffirm my faith in God. Like I recently read a story about a bus driver in Minnesota who got mugged, and they shot him, but his life was saved because the bullets were stopped by a Bible in his pocket. That is a miracle. That God blessed that man with ridiculous Bible-sized pockets. Also, as I'm sure you're all aware, you're graduating college at a particularly bizarre political and cultural moment in this country, and it's very divisive. It's gotten to the point where those who claim the loudest to be loving, tolerant, and open-minded are themselves intolerant and hateful at times. I would encourage you all, wherever your allegiances lie, don't give into that toxicity. Without getting too political, I'll say this. Having grown up here in Pennsylvania, I'm more conservative than most of Hollywood. But I have friends and coworkers who are some of the most annoyingly liberal people I've ever met, and I'm one of the most annoyingly conservative people they've ever met, and we still get along. Not just in the cliched sense of tolerance, but in the sense that we love each other and work together and respect each other and want the best for each other even though we disagree. You will be better off and you'll make the world around you better if you don't shut out, silence, punish, block, unfriend, or refuse to work with people you disagree with. As a comedian and writer, one of the most important issues to me is freedom of speech. But in many places today, from the entertainment industry to academia, that freedom is under attack. Whether it's people trying to intimidate and restrict the media, or people trying to shut down and silence speakers with whom they disagree, I urge you to take a stand against that attitude. Don't treat people you disagree with like they're passengers on a United Airlines flight. As Marilyn Monroe once said, I may not agree with what you have to say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. You should be able to argue with someone and still grab a drink with them afterwards. We're Penn State alumni, we drink after everything else. And life is more fulfilling and interesting if you seek out people with different perspectives and with whom you disagree. Seek out situations that challenge you and make you uncomfortable and force you to confront the unfamiliar. If you find yourself in a so-called safe space, you're not working hard enough, you're not challenging yourself, and you're not challenging anyone else. The easiest thing you can do in life is surround yourself only with people who share your point of view, but it's boring, so don't do it. And know that you can learn lessons even from dark times. As I mentioned, this university has always been a part of my family, and this university went through a dark time. My brother spoke at the candlelight vigil for victims of child abuse at University Park. We should never let our pride and passion lead us to believe that we are infallible or to distract us from problems that demand attention. Negative emotions like shame and disappointment are hard to deal with, but they can lead to positive outcomes if they humble you and drive you to atone for your mistakes and correct them in the future. Have the confidence to stick to your values, have the confidence to defend your values, but don't let your confidence lead you to hate those who disagree, and don't give in to the arrogant belief that you or the institutions you support are infallible. One of the most important lessons I ever learned was actually way back in first grade. My teacher, Mrs. Chen, gave us a math problem to solve. It was probably 3 plus 5 or something, but it seemed super difficult at the time. And she asked the whole class who could tell me what you got. We went around the classroom and one person after the other gave the same answer. Finally, she said, everyone who got that answer raise your hand, and everyone raised their hand. Then she said, did anyone get a different answer? And I raised my hand. She said, everyone else got a different answer. Do you want to try it again? So I sat there quietly as the whole class stared at me, worked through it again, and got the same result as before. She asked the whole class, does anyone think Adam got the right answer? The entire class shook their heads no. So she said, well, everyone who thinks Adam is wrong, stand up. Now sit down. Now, Adam, you stand up. Do you want to change your answer? And I stood in the middle of the class, terrified. She was standing there staring me right in the face, and I nervously shook my head no. She said, good, and sent me to the board and told me to show them the right answer. She tried to intimidate me into changing my correct answer in order to teach me a lesson. And that lesson always stuck with me because it was emotionally traumatic for a kid. And because it was the last time I was the best person in the class at math. This goes for your personal life, your spiritual life, and your professional life. When you know you're right, don't ever let anyone intimidate you into doubting it. And the last piece of advice I want to give you is this. You will never be able to answer the question, what exactly is a Nittany Lion? In a way that satisfies the person asking you, so don't try. It's the one time in life when you shouldn't try. I'll try to wrap this up because I know you're excited to get your diplomas, and we have to clear out so they can set up for the Air Sex World Championship. I think the only thing they're leaving here is that thing. Yeah, none of my inspirational stuff got applause, but I want to thank you for having me here, and I want to once again offer my sincere congratulations to the Dartmouth class of 2000. I plagiarized most of this from other commencement speeches on YouTube. Let me try that again. I do want to offer my sincere congratulations to the Penn State Lehigh Valley class of 2017.
learned that I'm supposed to have as a result of the commencement speech. So please do not hold that against me. This seems so unfair. So now we move to the main event. What we've all been waiting for, the conferring of degrees. We will be okay, I'm back now. We will be taking an individual picture of the graduates as they receive their diplomas. So I would ask that family and friends stay back from the stage as we confer the degrees. First, we would like to bring to your we would also like to bring attention to our high-achieving students. You may have noticed some students wearing cords today. Students who are graduating summa cum laude are wearing a blue and white cord. Students who are graduating magna cum laude are wearing a blue cord. And students who are graduating cum laude are wearing a white cord. Please hold your applause until all students in all three categories are standing. Will those students graduating summa cum laude, all, please rise and remain standing. Will those students graduating magna cum laude, all, please rise and remain standing. Now, all those graduating cum laude, please rise. Congratulations again, and best wishes for your continuing excellence. At this time, I'd like to introduce Dr. Kenneth Thigpen, Director of Academic Affairs, who will present the graduates. Please be seated.
Will the candidates for the associate degree at Penn State University please rise? Good. Chancellor Richardson, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates who have met the requirements for the associate degree in their majors.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me and as approved by the Board of Trustees of the Pennsylvania State University, I authorize you, as the designee of President Eric Barron, to confer on each of these candidates the associate degree earned as certified by the appropriate college, faculty, and dean.
You may be seated. Now, will the candidates for the baccalaureate degree at Penn State University please rise? Chancellor Richardson, on behalf of the faculty, I am pleased to present these candidates who have met the requirements for the baccalaureate degree in their majors.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me and is approved by the Board of Trustees of Pennsylvania State University, I authorize you, as the designee of President Eric Barron, to confer on each of these candidates the baccalaureate degree earned as certified by the appropriate college faculty and dean.
Thank you, Dr. Richardson. Will all the candidates please be seated? Now, will the candidates for the associate degree and the candidates for the baccalaureate degree at Penn State University please come to the stage as your row is called and receive your diplomas as your name is read. As you return to your seat, please be seated.
Let them see what you do. Okay, we can start.
Michael D. McShane, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business, summa cum laude.
Thank you.
Sorry, Tammy Smith. Tammy Smith, Associate in Business.
Tammy Smith, associate degree at the Pennsylvania State University in business.
Thank you. Acharya.
Claudia J. Acharya, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business, cum laude.
Austin Bezos.
Austin Bezos, bachelor's degree in business from the Penn State Lehigh Valley. Thank you.
You have a card? Yeah, I didn't know I was supposed to give it to you. And just fold it up. Just touch your head. Okay, that's all I need.
Theodore R. Chiaparas, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Yeah.
A card?
We didn't know we were supposed to bring Heather Haslett. Business.
Heather Haslett, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a degree in business.
Put your card. Thank you.
Jack Landis Hutchinson. What?
Jack Landis Hutchinson. Okay.
And what?
Business.
Okay. Jack Landis Hutchinson, graduating from the Penn State Lehigh Valley with a bachelor's degree in business.
Thank you.
Navinder Kaur, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Thank you.
I know you. Tyler Krishnavi, bachelor's in business.
Yeah. Tyler Krishnavi, graduating from the Penn State Lehigh Valley campus with a bachelor's in business.
Thank you. Go around the front. Okay.
Evan C. Lamson, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business.
Where's your card?
Renee Levy, World Campus.
Renee Levy, graduating from the World Campus with a degree in business. Would the graduates please bring your cards so that I can get your name accurately cited?
Hi.
Jade. Yeah, Jaitlin.
Okay. This is Jaitlin with a degree from the Lehigh Valley campus in business, right? Okay, come around.
Tell me your name.
Robin Lou.
Robin Liu, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Brendan Joseph McMahon, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Alexander Thomas Miller, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Yeah. Justin Nguyen, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Eric Michael Snyder, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business, cum laude. Amanda Nicole Webster, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Ethan M. Wendling, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Becky Jean Wilhelm, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business, cum laude. Darian Mima Wilson, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business. Lauren Nicole Alden, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in chemistry. Thank you. Hi. Emily J. Collins, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication and a minor in business. Jan K. Espinoza, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication. Shane E. Schmidt, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with an associate in business. Morgan Ray Hattinger, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication and a minor in business. Shannon Kelly Johnson, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication, minors in business and civic and community engagement. Thank you. Roston Andre Jones, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication. Hey. Justin T. Rothstein, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication, minor in business. Thank you, Jason. Emmeline Placencia, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication and a minor in business. Allison Jean Pozak, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication, a minor in business, summa cum laude. Catherine Santiago, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication and minor in business. Julie Ann Santos, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication, minors in business and civic community engagement. Morgan Marie Trenge, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication, minor in business. Serena Adnan Younes, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication. Hey. Nicholas Michael Pappas, graduating from the Berks campus with a major in criminal justice, minor in psychology, summa cum laude. Michaela Ann Mason, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in business, cum laude. Robert Matthew Cassidy, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in electrical engineering, minor in mathematics. Shadabar Ashraf, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in elementary and early childhood education with a certificate in teaching English as a second language. Crystal Lynn Ball, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in elementary and early childhood education, certificate in teaching English as a second language, summa cum laude. Stephanie Kuchavik, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in elementary and early childhood education with a certificate in teaching English as a second language.
Kirsten Montero.
Okay. Kirsten Montero, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in elementary and early childhood education, certificate in teaching English as a second language. Anne Marie Murphy, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in elementary and early childhood education and a certificate in English as a second language. Jessica Lynn Rodriguez, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in elementary and early childhood education, a certificate in teaching English as a second language. Shelby Lynn Wetzel, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in elementary and early childhood education, a certificate in teaching English as a second language. Nicholas Patrick Miller, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in finance. Stephanie Bernal, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in health policy and administration, minor in psychology, magna cum laude. Samantha Alexis Ghali, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication, a minor in business. How you doing? Ashley Monique Gordon, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in corporate communication. Corey James Miletsky, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. David Lawrence Miller, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. Charlotte Ovando, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. Yeah. Shyam Kumar Kapatel, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. Justin Lee Soy, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. 2017. Daniel Luis Ventura, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. Hey. Simranjit Singh, graduating from the University Park campus with majors in finance and mathematics, minor in statistics, and a Schreier Scholar.
Joey, how you doing?
Joseph John Hutzaluk, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in mechanical engineering, a minor in engineering mechanics, summa cum laude. Mohammed Salah Al-Kumi, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in petroleum and natural gas engineering, minor in energy, business, and finance, magna cum laude. Priscilla Marie Reyes, graduating from the World Campus with a major in criminal justice. Aaron Mark Harding, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in criminology. Jonathan Kasub Alkal, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in criminology and a minor in sociology. Carla Arbogast Ledva, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with majors in psychology and rehabilitation and human services, magna cum laude. Carolina Angelina Marek, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in psychology and a minor in rehabilitation and human services, cum laude. Austin Daniel Miller, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in psychology, a minor in rehabilitation and human services, cum laude. Luisa F. Marino, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in psychology. Hazel Miriam Suede, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in psychology. Ryan R. Stanley, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in psychology.
Regina Vasilopoulos.
Yeah. Regina Vasilopoulos, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in psychology, a minor in classics and ancient Mediterranean studies, cum laude. Hi. Jennifer E. Finnerty, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in psychology, cum laude. Sandra Montero, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in health policy and administration. Tucker Anthony Zulli, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in health policy and administration, minor in business, magna cum laude. Andrew Thomas Breitfeld, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. Evan James Horvath, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in information sciences and technology. Lulu Ann Khalil, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in rehabilitation and human services, minor in psychology, magna cum laude. Okay. Richard Paul Kirchenbauer, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in rehabilitation and human services, a minor in psychology, and a proud veteran. Michael Thomas Lorish, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services. McKenna Ann Mazur, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services, minor in Psychology. Leanne Nicole Oswald, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services, magna cum laude. Deirdre Kaylin Rodriguez, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services. Emily Rose Roxbury, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services. Thank you. Jonathan Michael Savant, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in Political Science. Tishana Adams, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Psychology. Michaela J. Clark, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with the majors in Psychology and Rehabilitation and Human Services. Paul David Hess, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Psychology. Dima Kaskas, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Psychology and a minor in Rehabilitation and Human Services. Vasiliki Elena Sumalidis, close? Yeah. Graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services. Thank you. Jordan L. Young, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services. Suriel. Joanna J. Suriel, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Psychology, minor in Rehabilitation and Human Services, and magna cum laude. Brooke Taylor Mellinger, graduating from the University Park campus with a major in Telecommunications. Thank you. Simran Singh, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Psychology. Thank you. Evelyn Selena Suazo Lopez, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Psychology. Rebecca Taylor, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Psychology. Sierra Bachman, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services, cum laude. Gabriela Jaquez, graduating from the Lehigh Valley campus with a major in Rehabilitation and Human Services. Will all of the graduates please rise? All of the graduates please rise. On the mortar board, we have a tassel. Its position is an indication of the person's graduation status. When you entered the ceremony today, graduates, you had your tassel on the right. Now that you have graduated, I invite you to shift your tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present the Penn State University class of 2017. Congratulations, you may be seated. Now I'll turn this back to Dr. Richardson.
Thank you, Dr. Cleveland. I think it would be appropriate at this time to acknowledge a few individuals who have had some significant impact here today. As noted in the program, the mace is carried at the head of the academic procession and symbolizes the authority of the university. Carrying the mace is a privilege that is reserved for the most senior faculty member and who today is our campus marshal, Dr. Canalupo. Dr. Canalupo is a professor of English at Penn State Lehigh Valley. Thank you for serving as our marshal for this ceremony. I would also like to make note of another transition here at Penn State Lehigh Valley, and that is one of the faculty marshal. The individual is a full-time faculty member who is chosen by the student marshal to lead the procession in recognition of his or her academic guidance, support, and inspiration. This year, our faculty marshal is Michael Kraja. Thank you for serving in this role. Lastly, there are a few groups of people who have had significant impact on our graduates, and in part, the reason we are all here today. The first is the Penn State Lehigh Valley faculty. These are some of the most dedicated and talented faculty in the field of higher education. One of our faculty was awarded the highest honor for teaching at the university level this year. Would Dr. Denise Ogden please rise? Dr. Ogden received the George Atherton Award last month. Congratulations. One of our faculty was appointed to serve in the 2017 Jefferson Science Fellowship Program. Would Dr. Jacqueline McLaughlin please rise? Dr. McLaughlin is nominated for this fellowship by Penn State President Eric Barron and has been selected to serve as a science advisor on foreign policy and international development issues. Congratulations to Jackie. While these two professors received accolades this year, all of our faculty are outstanding faculty. Would you please, faculty, stand and remain standing? Because this faculty is joined with an equally dedicated staff, I'd like to ask the staff of Penn State Lehigh Valley to also rise and stand. Now, some others who I know have had an impact on you would the parents and the grandparents, spouses, children, and friends of our graduates please rise and stand. our graduates. Please stand. Please turn around. These are the individuals who surrounded and supported you during your college experience. They are still here surrounding and celebrating with you today. Would you, graduates, join me appropriately in thanking these individuals for assisting you in your accomplishment? Please be seated. Will Dr. Thigpen come forward to announce the special recognition?
Now, at this time, I would like to ask Michael Kreiser to please rise. Michael, on behalf of President Eric Barron and Chancellor Richardson, it is my privilege to inform you that you have been promoted to the rank of senior instructor at Penn State University. Please join me in congratulating Michael. And now, at this time, it's my privilege to introduce a special person for a very special presentation to our graduates. Dr. Larry Trubilla, please come forward. Oh, Dr. Trubilla is a 1998 graduate of Penn State University and presently serves as the president of the Penn State Lehigh Valley Alumni Society. Join me in welcoming Dr. Trubilla.
Thank you, Dr. Thigpen, and thank you, Dr. Richardson. Congratulations, graduates. The Penn State Alumni Association celebrates your success and welcomes you into a proud network of Penn Staters. Today, you join more than 658,000 other successful Penn State alumni who are making a difference in their communities and their professions. Your alumni association is powered by pride. More than 176,000 alumni and friends like you keep their connection to our world-class university strong through membership in the Penn State Alumni Association. Today, on behalf of our alumni association, I am honored to share our graduation gift to you. A one-year free membership in the Penn State Alumni Association. Your membership keeps you in touch with Penn State and connects you with more than 300 geographically dispersed alumni chapters, groups, or societies, no matter where you live, what you've studied, which campus you attended. We have a group that matches your interests. After graduation, once you are all settled, reach out to your local Penn State Alumni Society or chapter. Your Penn State family will be happy to hear from you. And in the coming years, when you visit University Park, we hope that you'll stop by your alumni home on campus, the Hintz Family Alumni Center. So would all new graduates please rise? Would all other Penn State alumni here today please rise as well? All right. It gives me great pleasure to induct all graduating students of the Pennsylvania State University into the Penn State Alumni Association. On behalf of our 176,427 members, I am thrilled to offer my sincere congratulations and to welcome you to the Pride. Congratulations. Thank you, everyone. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Trubilla. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of our ceremony, I would like to acknowledge a few individuals who have helped make this event a success. First, I would like to thank Heidi Hartley who has assisted us in signing for the hearing impaired. And secondly, in order for an event like this to come together, there is a committee of faculty and staff that work throughout the year in planning. I would like to ask all of those on the commencement committee to please rise. This group was led by Sandy Kyle and Kathy Eck, who is retiring as registrar after 35 years at Penn State. She has attended to every detail to make this program work today, and she has done a wonderful job. I would also like to thank once again our speaker, Adam Yinzer. I had to hesitate before turning around to look at him because I knew I'd start laughing again. Uncontrollably. It seems that we always approach this day with such anticipation, and in a blink of an eye, it's over. I would also like to thank all of you for sharing this day with us, and extend an invitation to all of you to join us at the reception downstairs on the second floor in the glass furnace room in celebration of our graduates. I'm not sure if Adam is going to do a stand-up act there, but I'm just kidding. And don't forget, before you head home, to visit the Nittany Lion bench at the foot of the glass furnaces behind me. It would make a very nice photo to commemorate your graduation. At the conclusion of the ceremony, our campus marshal, Dr. Canalupo, will lead the platform party, faculty, staff, and students for the last time in the recessional. I would ask that you remain standing at your seats until all of our graduates leave the room. Graduates, this is your last big assignment. I would ask that you remain in line. I would ask that you remain in line during the recessional until you reach the reception area. You are a great class, and we look forward to all the great things that we know that you will do. We will now close with the singing of the Penn State alma mater. The words of the alma mater are located on the back page of your program. Gentlemen, will you please remove your caps? We all stand.